Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. In the last part, we did a bunch of side quests in Twine and tried to repair the Talos, but unfortunately, it needs some heart. Or a core, more specifically. Full well do we know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there's but one way forward. We must needs procure a new heart for the Talos. Staff, knowest thou any location wherein we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. I told you near all the veins were tapped dry years ago. I suppose if you really want to try, you may find something at Newbie's Leavings. It was open well before Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Guthjon and tell him I sent you. But don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Thine assistance is most appreciated. Arya, I think it best Thancred join thee in the search. Though he would be quick to deny it, his heart is in turmoil, and his thoughts clouded. It would be unwise to ignore his distress. Now I have to find Thancred. We'll do the same thing we did last time. Let's pop on the red mage real quick. There he is. Off to somewhere, are you? Alas, to lead on the stone we need the power of the Talos. Can't very well have you go on your own. Lead the way. A convenient distraction. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Newbie's Leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Side quests! We just finished. Charmless man. I've seen charm like this before. I found it among the stones brought from the mine. A lot of the workers wear these for good luck, and I expect whoever lost it is wondering where it went. It's the first time I've seen one made from a cat's eye, so the owner shouldn't be hard to track down. I'd go and look for them myself, but I've got too much to do here. Would you be able to go in my place? The graveyard keeper is quite knowledgeable about charms and whatnot, so it might be worth asking him. Why? We just finished. Why would you do this to me? Big sister is watching you. Can I ask a favor? My two brothers set out from Mount Biron Mines to see if there's anything worth salvaging, but they've been gone an awfully long time. Would you mind be able to go and look for them? I go myself, but I hear the place is crawling with all sorts of nasty creatures, and finding's not my forte. I don't expect you to do it for free, of course. Of course. Back up. Why it's gonna be included in the last batch is beyond me, but well. What's that you have there? Oh yes, cat's eye charms like this were once used to ward off misfortune. The tradition began with the Church of the First Light, and the gem represents their patron deity. Even though no one follows that old religion anymore, some of its customs remain, especially among the miners. You don't see many this exquisite, though. I seem to remember the fellow with an eye patch gets a similar charm around his neck. Might even be the same exact one. I forgot his name, but he's not hard to miss. Last I saw him, he was leaving the mine in Newbie's Leavings with some of the others. Alright, well, we have a run ahead of us. Friends. Who are you? She's really right when she says it was dangerous here. We ran into a pack of coyotes and we were separated when we tried to outrun them. Got away, but I don't know what's happened to my brother. Hopefully he found somewhere to hide. Will you help me look for him? Fine. I'm gonna deal with this, aren't I? It's not gonna hit me. Fine. Ironic that I got chased by a coyote trying to find this guy chased by a coyote. Anine sent you to find us? Thanks, Ginger. I better go and see if my brother's alright. Wait, this isn't gonna be a chain, is it? Oh, for the love of... Please leave me alone. Lockout. Never thought I'd be so happy to see him. Now that we've got reinforcements, we should be able to carry on where we left off. It'll be a lot easier with someone to cover our backs. Hold on now. She didn't come here for that. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let me give you this. It's the least we can offer you for coming into our rescue. The brother load. If you're willing to take on some more work, we'd be glad for your assistance. We actually came here not to gather rocks and such as you might expect in the mine, but timber. Probably to repair our house, and we'll take whatever we can get our hands on. In fact, rather than have you guard us, it might be more efficient to have you collect wood too. Let's split up, but keep a close eye on each other and try not to wander. Well, I'll wander to avoid the, like, 10,000 enemies who are up here. Is that fair enough? Let's see if I can get it not spotted. See if I can see the item to pick it up and not get spotted by the gnome. Well, there we got that escape path. Don't turn around. Thank you. What have you done? There you are. Nice and strong, free from rot. That should be enough for now. The two of us will carry this back to Twine. By the sounds of it, Anine was planning on paying you for coming to our rescue, so I'll tell her to throw in the coin for helping us with the timber, too. Alright. There you are, the boys told me we did for them. Now you might think that they're idiots for going to Mount Beyond Mines to collect timber of all things. I mean, they're still idiots, don't get me wrong, but the idea isn't entirely without merit. You see, the closure of the Daedalus Stoneworks meant that we had to rely on goods brought in from other lands. Prices range from expensive to ludicrous. That's why we try to make do with what's available, which, as you can tell, is not an awful lot. But no matter how hard we may be, we still have each other, and I can't thank you enough for seeing my brothers got home safe and sound. Thank you! I appreciate not giving me another quest. If you don't mind, I have another short tank. Way down south again. Oh, for the love of Pete. They're not Anchor. Right at the end. Switch. Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice you there. What do you want? Where did you get this? God, how could I have been so careless? This is all my sister left behind before she... Look, I'd rather not talk about it, but I appreciate you bringing this back to me. It means a lot. Oh, for the love of pizza! We'll be back. Are you busy? Didn't think so. I'm offering coin to anyone willing to fill up the lamps. Interested? There are 4 of them. Here's the oil. Come and see me when you're done. I'm not gonna go just because I'm like not hero or to get back, but gnome or heroes. Oh my You've seen a gnome before. Everyone hates them because they eat our gems and attack people. I want to go into the mine and fight them, but everyone says I'm too young. What do you think? If those things crunch rocks, they'll make short work of you. Not scared of those stupid gnomes, but maybe you're right. Why don't you show me how it's done? If you can be that really old and nasty one, I'll be impressed. I want to see how brave you are. Look how brave I am by changing jobs. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving. Though we should probably hear what Goose John has to say before we celebrate. If somebody can find him, that is. I guess we gotta go in, huh? I guess I should probably get Dragona back out before I get too deep in. Okay, and also been here before because of hunts. These gnomes are a hunt thing. Not for the big woods though. There's nothing for the big woods with these guys. Thankfully. Oh, hello. Oh gosh, it's locking me out like the weird it does. Alright, that's no more heroes. There's a lamp here. Use this oil. Who are you? What are you doing in here? Well, I should have listened to Thaf. You're wasting your time. But this site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is a Leonin. All the Talos in the hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below or too safe to be safely excavated. Deepest reaches of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. Our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leon that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. Fine. What do you want? The other day I found a Volberg gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Volberg gold piece! Wait, you know, and I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was looking. Working. Ugh. Find it, I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. Seems we have our work cut out for us, Arya. Thankfully, I have an idea for how we might hurry things along. Of course you do. As I'm sure you've noticed, despite their best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here, meaning that it will be much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. So I propose we use these, sun drops. They help the eye and take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in? I'll handle this area here. I'll retrace your steps after, in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drops effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. So yeah, it lasts for 3 minutes. It's gonna be down there. But first, let's go ahead and grab this lantern, because we should be able to get in time. Just because it is here. Dark shadow. Don't think it's gonna be right here, but hey. Let's go piece lies elsewhere. So no, I took fight some more gnomes. No! Attracting. Not here. Good dodge me. Good dodge. Give me the deepest reaches. Here. A glint catches your eye. You turn over a rock and find the gold piece. Hooray! Go to this last lamp first, maybe? So maybe it's here. It's not. It's down the other tunnel. 'Cause of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Being guarded? Oh, everything. All of the things are now playing. Whatever. Enough. Alright. I was hoping he dropped the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool for me for thinking Lady Adblock was on our side. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was a little more than poor company. Well, I couldn't have done it without your sum drops. So you say, but you have proven the knack for success regardless of circumstances. I doubt very much I could have discovered it unassisted. I only managed to survive the Corthan wilderness and the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood, and one of my few positive traits which endeared me to Louis Soir, I imagine. Hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. I've chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage. Well, I'd rather not think on it. As long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duties through, that is all that matters. Now let's hurry and see that return to Guth John. The sooner we get back to Urianger and Nymphalia, the better. So in other words, job change? May as well get the experience, right? You're back. Wait, what does that mean? Damn, you actually found it. Well, deal's a deal. Don't think this means you'll find what you're after. Well, thanks for doing it that way. A dirty job. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and man my word. Come with me. Oh, come on. Yes, you're outside. Yeah, you are. Job change? Job change. Finally finished then. Gnomes didn't get in your way, did they? There seem to be more and more of them these days. We seem to be filling the lamps a pain in the arse. Still, can't let them stop us from doing our jobs. Just another occupational hazard. Anyway, here's your pay. Good luck. Good work, sinner. Thanks. I greatly appreciate the pay. You did it! It's not my idea, though. Thanks to me, the mine's safe. I'm sorry for the trouble he's put you through. All's well that ends well, I suppose. He's certainly done us miners a favor. And I'm sure he would have been there beside you if he were older. He just needs to wait till he's strong enough to back up that big mouth of his. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to him and clear out the mine, though. It's not much, but please accept this as a show of thanks. Oh, come on. Piping of the dead. Excuse me, miss. The bloke you were talking to dropped his pipe. Seems sort of old. Might be worth something. I'd run over and give it back to him, but I've got a job to do. Maybe you could do it instead? Oh, okay. It's just back there. I can do that. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. Never leave them if the air weren't so stale. You're not here come to hear my grievances. You're after Leonin. First, I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? Rockworms? I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. They can fit through cracks and crevices down where we could never hope to reach, and on occasion they come back with something valuable. They take up Leonin in the mines? It's a rare occurrence, but yes, that's it. Usually counts in no more than a few flakes. Our only other option sounds tantamount to suicide. How can we draw out these rockworms? Over by the shack, you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines, and you'll flush them out in no time. Once they're out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. I should warn you, this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they're like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. So when you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. We should split before we cover more ground as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see the parts between them. Alright, go get my smoke bombs. I'll go to the south side first. There's 2 down here. Hi, friend. I don't want to be your friend today. Smoke bomb. Hi, friend. You want to be a friend today, huh? Gone. Cool. Smoke bomb. And smoke bomb? You're in the mines grows thick with smoke. Nearby here's soft rumbling of stones. Check the rubble. Rubble. Hostile presence. Hello. No. Okay. Wait, there's still more rubble. What? Oh, maybe... Oh, right here. Barely on the edge of it. Not mounting. Okay, there's the last one. I found found stuff and things. Find more stuff and things. I guess because the whole place is filled with smoke or whatever, that's why that was there. Or so they say, it's filled with smoke. Alright. 3 of them. Oh my gosh. Careful, I might break the sweat here. Always 2 waves, isn't there? Boy, potential friend. Goodbye. 2 more. Now I made my friend. I'm making all friends. Wow. Except there's one right there. Oh no. Leave me alone. Thank you. It's gonna throw me off with one of these having 3 waves, right? Let's do this one. 3? Nope. Friend? Yep. Friend gone? Yep. Can't change jobs? Yep. There you are. Find anything promising? Between the 2 of you, I'd say you've got quite the haul. Best comfort, little friends. It's going to take some time for me to sift through all this.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner. After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily. Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work. I always felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start, but I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Not your finest hour, to say the least.
Far from it, and Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Well, I'm pretty coming, right? Have a heart. Wouldn't believe it had I not seen it for myself. Before he said it in the Talus, would you take Magnus? For 3 long years, he's believed she died for nothing. He must know the truth, that her sacrifice was not in vain. I'll take it straight to him. You have my word. Thank you, Goose John, for all your help. Right then, let's not keep everyone waiting. Oh look! There's another side quest here. Of course there is. Let me guess, my boy is up to his old tricks again. The pipe! I've been looking for this. Can't thank you enough for bringing it back to me. There's a bit of a story behind it, you see. If you have the time, please come and meet me in the graveyard. I'd like to tell you a tale, if I may. Yeah, fine. Oh no, it's the chain. It's the chain. A vain pursuit. Say, perhaps you could help me? As you've no doubt noticed, most of the Twine's miners are Ronso. There is a Mistle lad, though, the only one of his kind in the whole town. His name's Kisat, a benevolent loner, always digging by himself in places where you'll be lucky to find a few lumps of coal, never mind gems and such. Often ask why he doesn't mine in the same spots as the rest of us, but he never gives me a proper answer. I dare say he'd be more inclined to speak with an outsider, though. If you could get the truth out of him and see if anything is the matter, it would put my mind at ease. Well, you decided to join me. Cece, this pipe was once owned by a much beloved and respected member of our community who now rests beneath this very soil. He was a good friend to many of us, myself included, and came from a long line of Ronso going all the way back to the Great Nubi. The mine was named after his ancestor. He always felt a sense of pride in his work, but let dips that went deeper and deeper into the rock. No matter what happened, he never gave up. After the Talos Masters left 15 years ago, we ran into all sorts of problems. Lost so many good workers to cave-in, senior attacks, injury, and simply leaving for better prospects elsewhere. Even then, he kept digging. Though he's no longer with us, we try to follow the example he set. I always carry his old pipe with me as a memento of the days we spent together. Grateful to you for taking the time to listen, and it's good to know that someone from outside of Twine has an interest in the work we do and the reasons why we keep going, in spite of everything. Which reminds me, I need to see the others about getting rid of those wretched gnomes. I hope I will have the chance to speak with you again one day. Fare thee well. Alright, since we're right here. What? Oh, it's you. If you've come to complain about the trolley, you'll find no sympathy from me. I told you before I won't run, and you won't listen! Oh, but it will, now that we have this. Your name is engraved on it, along with your son's. It was a gift from your wife, Magnus, from Egna. No. No, she couldn't have. Egna. Take it. Do with it what you will. Are you certain? It would delay our plans, but... I said take it! It was you who found it. You who needs it. Looking at the stone, all I can see is... Please, just leave me be. I hope you'll be there when the tallow starts to life. I'm sure she'd want you to see it. Would you do the honors of delivering this to Urianger? Yeah, okay. Traveler A, what do you want with me? Lucky to find a few level lumps of coal is what he said. Shows how much he knows. You, on the other hand, might be a better audience for my master plan. Have you ever heard of an alloy called Nabathium? It hits strong light and resisted to heat and friction. It was one of the most valuable metals in the Botha Rang, and a lot of their jewelry was made from this stuff. Trouble is, the techniques for mixing the alloy were lost into the flood. Looking for a way to make my own, and my search led me to a scroll that explains the methods right down to the last detail. After having a historian decipher it, I learned that I lacked one vital ingredient, ruthabite, and that is what I'm digging for. Excuse me. Short of venturing into the empty, my next best option is to look for a vein here in the Amarang. Of course, I'd stand a much better chance of finding one if I had help, but I'd rather not have to rely on anyone from around here. Some of the Russell miners take exception to the fact that I'm Mistel. They seem to think we're not built for this kind of work. When I find that ruthabite, they'll see how wrong they are. You know, this is the first time I've said more than about 2 words to anyone in a while. I feel better for getting that off my chest. This might be a bit sudden, but I have an idea. How would you like to see the moment I finally unearth that vein of ore? Well, what I really mean is that I need someone there to act as a witness. Otherwise, the others might think I bought a lump of it from somewhere ludicrously expensive as it is. I'm pretending I dug it up myself. Are you doing me this favor? Well, thank you. Luckily, I found the perfect spot for my next dig. If my miner's hunch is correct, the ore should be waiting just below the surface. It's in Newbie's leaving, so I'll wait for you there? Sure. Waiting once I get the flight off that, holding off till I have flight to finish that chain. I might do that. Thou art returned with Leonine, it would seem. As promised, the Talith had been made ready to receive his heart, thanks in no small part to Jarek, Thaf, and Minfilia. At last, we shall return time to the timeless, the sentinel stone, that we may press on towards Naboth Rain. Very good. Now let us begin.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready. It's working! It's working! Magnus!
Me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble? This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't. I can't.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the Oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets, for the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith, and all will be well.
Over.
Not today.
Meanwhile, in the Crystarium,
to what do I owe the pleasure that is your extended stay?
Oh, to the tediousness of our hero's present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I should be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time. Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Hebrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fire, such determination. So much passion fleeting and forgotten. Come to think of it, Exarch, I don't believe I've ever seen you retire to your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing? The cold shoulder. You wound me, sir. Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I am not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you? The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the wonders it can facilitate, and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of her mortal flesh, not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Allag as well. You would know what I am? I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
Hello. My apologies for the delay. Minfili and I had a private matter to discuss. Which bringeth me to the question, how didst thou find Thancred during your search? You spoke of Minfilia? Of his own accord? I see. 'Tis well that he did, and with such candor. I attempted to broach the subject before, and my intention was to ensure no words remain unspoken between them, lest tragedy intercede. A regret I myself know all too well. Alas, in the end, he refused to heed my counsel. A time will come when they must face the reality of their circumstances, but I have faith that that will all be well in time. Now let's not tarry any longer. The Talus and the rang await. I just almost like jumped when I leveled up there. Oh gosh, okay. Look, wait a second. Also, card player. Full steam ahead. Oh gosh. Let's go. It's been years since I've seen a Talus in such fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it, or our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mind. Even after he found the Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. God, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm gonna take care of this Talus, for both their sakes. On behalf of my family and all the miners at Twine, thank you. Well, enough chitter-chatter. Let's get you locked in about the ring, eh? Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talus' presence resolves the issue of the gate. Oh, that, yes. It's designed to open at the Talus' approach. We can finally go to the ring. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check of the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get the Talus over the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let's prepare to the mines, then. Before we go... While you were away with Arya, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one is the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown away ages ago, but I'm adding a little extra to it every day. There's so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it for luck. Ophelia, We should hurry. Hurry. Magnus and the others were probably wondering where we are. And back up we go. Not supposed to go there. Down we go. Hello. You have a friend, don't you? Friends? These are not the good kind of friends, okay? They're not the kind of friends you want to get. I guess I was willing to wait to attack until I actually got here. Oh, okay. I can interrupt the aid. I'm like, no. No, still wrong job. There we go. Phew, glad that's over. How am I supposed to concentrate on my work with all these creatures disturbing me? You certainly know how to handle yourself, though. That fiend never stood a chance. But I try to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. Hopefully, nothing else will try to get between me and my dream. Many thanks, my friend. Alright. I'm gonna take a shortcut back. I have a friend. Hold on, guys. I no longer have a friend. So this is it. We're finally going to Navatharang. Thought long and hard about what to say to the real Minfilia. I hoped when the time came it would know, but with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. There's no reason to give up, though, not when so much is at stake. Thank you, all of you, for helping me get here. Now, let's not keep Magnus waiting. Oh, boy. Let's go. There you are. So, what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit, but JLo's Stoneworks has always favored the simple, intuitive design. That philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple, even we can do it. It makes for fewer accidents in transit. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? To become all level sync 77. No item level sync. Alright then, watch your step.
Urianger?
Thou must needs carry on without me. The path to Navatharang lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then you and the others can meet us in Navatharang, after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
Urianger. Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble. The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik. Godspeed!
Ah, that must be the gate.
Well, so far so good.
Wait, is that Ranjit? You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell. Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint. Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
No, I won't. I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you? And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us. Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets, it's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms! And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived, no matter what you say. I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you! Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken. You have to go, now!
Thancred, no!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry! Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself her protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me.
It's a coming battle. You'll find Thancred. So this was actually a fight that made me like, oh my god, maybe I should try out Gunbreaker. I haven't tried it yet. So anyways, we've got our solid barrel combo. We've got Raptor 5. We've got Nebula Potion. And also Smackdown, which increases damage dealt and accuracy. That would be nice to have, but yeah, no. Whatever it takes, I swear I will end you. I guess we will want to make sure we try and combo as much as we can. Keep stop doing this to me. Of course, this time I have the advantage. You lied to yourself and you lied to her. I lied. It's secrets, but no more. She deserves better. A life of pain, a ceaseless conflict and despair. Come on. Dude. Don't send those. There is no escape. Nebula. Smackdown. So we just want to make sure we keep our HP up. This is a really big thing here. Floor. Here we go again.
This is going well.
Got it. Electrocution.
Vanity.
I think it's going to be saving the life myself.
Beast of my blood, answer my call. My foes, ward their blows.
Phase 2. So you really are a monster. Alright, we're gonna actually want to hold some rough divides here. Oh, good lord, good frame rate. We're a monster and a deceiver. Spin our foolish dreams and false hopes. There's no folly in hope. Definitely got a reason to hold on to the provides. Says much myself once. I was wrong. Never again. Oh gosh, that whole thing I said about holding on to this rough divides. Well, at least I made it. But yeah, no, it just, like, this made me want to play Gunbreaker. It just felt nice. It felt nice to play. Fortunately, the thing I didn't learn from this is that Gunbreaker is like paper until you're in your 70s, which is annoying. Because it feels like you're thinking like paper. Another Shrouded Sky, Nebula.
When will you learn?
Heal up. Alright, Serpent Heads. When you're dead and buried. Heal now. I will grant you a quick death. We've only just begun. Evade around G using perfect deception. What is this foolishness?
Not good.
So you definitely have to get rid of this, otherwise it will just be death. Your pulse begins to quicken. I'm just gonna do this, try and evade us. You feel tightening in your chest. I had to remember how to do that for a second. I'm like, oh, shoot. My life be a small price to pay. To pay it, you shall. Bide your time for a chance to strike. Thunder. Again. Merciless left. Well, 11. Oh, he's just gonna do it on me, huh? Since he's one with the serpent or whatever. Thunder. Left. Fortunately, you still are trying to kill the tank, so it's not like your damage is amazing. I never understood her. She is not a bird to be locked away in a gilded cage. Give me my other cool tank tools.
And you presume to be her protector? Pathetic.
Looks like I'll have to use it again then. Deception. Again, with these tricks. Hold still, damn you.
No quarter!
This is the tougher one, because he's going to be moving a lot more. Okay, didn't read my actually hitting the, You have played your hand far too early, boy. Buy your time for a chance to strike. Ugh. What do we do it there? I can't combo you! Get over here. Oh, I should get out of that. Probably be a good idea. Let's go! I guess the heal. 2. sure you didn't show your hand far too early, because I know your pattern way too well here. Let's carry on long enough. Wouldn't you agree?
Why do you persist in this folly? Is that all?
Maybe it's perfect deception again. Close. This cartridge had to make it count.
Fall!
Damn. But how?
Fall, slumber! Fall!
I hope you would fall for it a third time. Two times was already too many. No more tricks. Let's finish this. Alright, endure the onslaught. Oh gosh, literally endure an onslaught here. Ugh. Even I haven't seen the grand finale. A little more. One securing act. Are we not struggling to stand? I think you serious. Oh, I am deadly serious. Speed is severely decreased. Fire your last cartridge. There is no escape! Do you hear me? Just a little more. Jump again. Thank you, Miss Ilya, for this precious gift. To hell with you!
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide, ever again. Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything. without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love, then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Oh, Minfilia.
Oh, come on, you can't just leave me like that. This is the place, Arya. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelming me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening, to just turn away. But I can't turn away now. Not this time. For Thancred and the others. I have to face her. In the event that you leave the area, speak with the apprentice engineer and Twine and Amarang to return to Namatha Rang. I guess you're telling me that I could just leave here for now? But on the other hand, like, the story is about to get so good. Yeah, screw it. Next time, we will speak with Minfilia and continue onwards. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing if you really enjoyed it. Consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. Oh my gosh. Yeah, apparently it's too late. I can't even talk straight. Consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps me keeping content like this and more. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!